Hello children, I am Shreyoshi ma'am from Kendriya Vidyalaya number 2 Kachrapada. Students, when things go wrong, how readily we give up everything. In spite of having the blessings of sight and hearing, we are afraid of confronting challenges. But have you ever wondered how difficult things are for people with visual or hearing impairment? In spite of that, many of them had conquered fear, challenges in life, and set out to achieve what they had always wanted to achieve. Today, in this video, we are going to know the story of one such personality, Helen Keller, who never let her impairments come her way, and she went on to become an accomplished woman with her sheer determination and resilience. So let us know more about Helen Keller.
This is Pranjal Patil. She is India's first visually challenged IAS officer. She battled all odds to achieve this feat. She proudly says that we should never be defeated and never give up. Students, have you ever wondered how people with visual impairment identify letters and read books? They are able to do so with the help of Braille script. Such people also learn letters with the help of special hand signs. Now let us read the story of Helen Keller, a girl who defeated various challenges in her life and went on to learn many things with the help of a great teacher. Helen was born in 1880 in a small town in Alabama. One day, Helen fell seriously ill. Everyone in the family thought she might not survive. Helen, the child, survived, but her parents found out that the baby could no longer see or hear. Though Helen could not hear or see, she was a bright little girl. Her mother believed that Helen was very smart, but she wondered how she could reach Helen as she was locked up inside. Helen began to grow wild. She would not let anyone comb her hair. Her clothes were always dirty. She was often angry. Sometimes she even lay on the floor and kicked her feet. Her parents found her a young teacher, Miss Sullivan. She gave Helen a doll and spelled the word DOLL with her fingers into Helen's hand. She made the letters with special hand signs. Helen copied her teacher and spelled DOLL too, but she did not understand what she was doing. Helen liked Miss Sullivan. She was strict but kind. She spelled a lot of words for Helen on her hand, day and night, to make Helen understand. One day, her teacher made Helen put her hand into running water. Then she spelled WATER, water. Suddenly, Helen understood that WATER meant something wet running over her hand. She understood that words were the most important things in the world. Words would tell her everything she wanted to know. Now, students, in this story, we have come across some new words. Let us know what are these words and their meanings. Dearly. Dearly means deeply. Illness. Illness means sickness or disease. Agreed. Agreed means accepted. Important. Important means of great value. Helen, with the help of Miss Sullivan, also wrote her biography. The name of her biography is The Story of My Life. Students, I hope you will read her biography to know more about Helen Keller. Now let us discuss some NCRT questions given at the back of this chapter in your textbook Marigold. Under reading is fun. Our first question is Something is wrong, said Helen's mother. What was wrong with Helen? Helen could no longer see or hear. Question number 2. Although Helen could not hear or see, what kind of girl was she? Though Helen could not hear or see, she was a bright little girl. Question number 3. Who agreed to help Helen? Miss Sullivan agreed to help Helen. Question number 4. How did Miss Sullivan help Helen? Miss Sullivan gave Helen a doll and spelled the word with special hand signs into Helen's hand. This is how she spelled a lot of words for Helen on her hand day and night to make Helen understand. Question number 5. What did Helen learn when the teacher put her hand into running water? Helen learned the word water. She also realized that water meant something wet running over her hand. Question number 6. What was the most important thing that Helen finally understood? Helen finally understood that words were the most important things in the world. Words would tell her everything she wanted to know. Now, under Let's Write, match the two parts of sentences given under column A and B. Add but to join the two parts and write complete sentences. So here we are given two columns, column A and column B. We need to match the sentences of both the columns with each other. But before doing that, we need to pick up the correct pair of sentences and then join them using the connector but. So, column A, first part is first question Helen lived after her illness. This we can match with sentence number C under column B. Helen lived after her illness, but she could not hear or see. Statement number 2 under column A, she could not hear or see. This we can join with sentence number E under column B. She could not see, hear, or see, but she was very intelligent. Statement number 3 under column A. People thought that she could not learn anything. This we can join with statement number A under column B. People thought that she could not learn anything, but her mother thought she could learn. Statement number 4 under column A. Helen copied the words. This we can join with sentence number B under column B. Helen copied the words, but she could not understand what she was doing. Now, the last sentence, sentence number 5 under column A. Miss Sullivan was strict. This we can join with sentence number D under column B. Miss Sullivan was strict, but she was kind to Helen. Thank you, students, for watching.
So students, I hope you have enjoyed the story of Helen Keller and also learned a lesson from her life that in life challenges will be there, but we need to be determined, we need to be hardworking, and we need to have faith in our abilities so that we can conquer any challenges in life and come out with flying colors. And I hope you have also learned many new words. Keep using these words in your day-to-day conversation to enhance your vocabulary. Thank you.